Alright, what's up guys? I got a question today from a good friend of mine, JD, about compressing the golf ball. So JD, this is for you. So, when the golf ball comes off the club face, it actually compresses, it squeezes together, almost like a beach ball. So, it'll pinch against the ground when the club head hits the back of it or top of it. So when it hits the top of the ball, and it hits the ground, it'll pinch together this way, then shoot off. Now the best way to get that compression is with the square club face coming down on a descending blow. If the club face is open, like this, when it comes down and through, there's less surface area hitting the ball. Also, the bounce on the bottom of the club will hit the ground first and kind of shoot it up this way. So instead of staying down and through, it'll bounce off, not get into it as much, and glance off to the right. Vice versa, closed club face, when it comes through, it's going to be a glancing blow on the outside, and the club's going to actually stick in the ground more. It won't get through the shot, and it'll stick in the ground and shove it way left, or hook it way left. So it's a very hard concept. Let me get back up a little bit. That when you come down on the golf ball like this, that the face will actually open. So if I'm here and I'm put my hands forward, like when I come down, the club face will actually open, and you can see. So how do you get it square to at the bottom with your hands still forward? The best way I can tell you to do it, when you come down, you have to make sure, I said it before, keep your right shoulder high and turn through the shot this way. What that does is, instead of squaring the face up with your hands, which is never what you want to do, instead of trying to flip it and square it, you square it up with your chest, which is very stable and more repeatable. So you come through with forward hands, and you can see this angle still held. This is still a firm, flat wrist, and from here, when you turn through with the high right shoulder, you'll see the club face actually square up on its own, like this. You'll see, as I'm turning, the face gets square, and everything should be in a straight line underneath your shoulder. So from here, I should get here, and then I turn through, and the ball actually stays on the face for, we'll say, 1/8 of a second. It's very quick. But the ball doesn't just jump off automatically, because when the ball compresses, it'll actually stay on the face a little bit to build that energy and then shoot off. So when the club comes through the ball, you actually want the face a little bit open. Now, you do not want the face to be way open like this. Yeah, that's an exaggeration. It's just a hair open, not a lot, because by the time it gets square, the ball's still on the face, and it'll shoot it off, almost like it's going to sling it off the club face. So, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, I'm not going to compress this one very well. It's going to be kind of a shallow, kind of scoopy, one of these numbers where it's not going to sound all that great either. There you go. No good. I didn't compress it. I hit the back of the ball with the leading edge. I didn't come down, and I didn't stay through it. A lot of amateurs do that. Alright, so on this one, I'll focus on keeping my right shoulder high, coming down. It'll feel like you're coming over the top, but you're not, because as long as the club head stays, we'll say, in front of you and not this way, then it's not over the top. I can do this all day long. It's not over the top, because the club head doesn't get this way on my hands. So it'll feel like you're coming over the top, but you're not. Okay, so you come up, you come back down on a descending blow. When you get here, keep the right shoulder high, and you turn through this way, and it'll compress it on the ground and shoot off with some authority. And it'll actually sound a whole lot better. Here we go. That's pretty decent. pretty decent. Although the tee box here doesn't have a whole lot of grass. It is almost wintertime and it is 32 degrees outside. So I'll show it to you again. Okay, so here, high right shoulder turning through. You have to keep turning through, or else it'll shove it way right. There we go. Still pretty good. All right, one more time. Here we go. That's the best one I had so far. So as you can see, it's a lot different sound when you compress the ball. It makes more of a thump, like a thump sound, as opposed to a thwack sound. It's just a more solid hearing tune. Like for example, this will be not solid, not compressed. Can you hear it? All right, this will be compressed, down and through. One last time. This is for you, JD. Here we go. Can't hit any better than that. So pretty much make sure you stay down with a high right shoulder, but turn through. If you do not turn through, you're going to shove it way right, or you're going to flip and hook it way left. There you go.